away in her hometown today. Just 4 communions, all in one weekend. Isn't that incredible? 4 of them. So I don't know if you're having a party afterwards and someone said bring an appetizer, a dessert, and a chair, because we don't have enough chairs. This is your chair. And this is the chair that people are gonna fight you for. Mom, can I please sit in that rocker chair, is what they're gonna say. Or for our family, it's a Grammy and a Mimi. But everybody fights for this chair, and this is why. This brand, who hasn't brought you a today's special value, in 5 years, well, they know how to do comfort. Not only is your tush literally going to be more comfortable on this chair and feel more supported, you're gonna get more room. The back of you is going to get more support. Have you ever seen those low beach chairs that as soon as you sit down, you feel like you're gonna hit the sand and then forget trying to get out of that chair? That doesn't happen here. Look how high it is. And you could fall asleep in this chair. The peaceful possibilities of the rocking, whether you're waiting for the fish to bite or counting the stars at night before you go to sleep, rocking the baby, reading a book, enjoying coffee in the morning, thank you, Miss Michelle, or ready to stand up out of this chair as soon as they get a touchdown, as soon as they get a home run, as soon as they get a goal. You can do all of that. But now for the first time ever, thanks to this today's special value, it's still easy to set up as far as folding it up and then opening it back up, but now carrying it to where you're going is easier because it has a strap I'm gonna show you in a minute. So you're hands-free, and you can carry the cooler, you can carry the beach bag, you can even hold a hand, or you can bring your drink, hot or cold. Let me just quickly show you your color choices, because today, and only today, we're doing a $60 price versus a $74 price. If you want sage green, they'll all come with the cup holders. They'll all have a gray strap for your shoulder. This one has been loved, and now it's getting limited on the day. In fact, there's fewer than 1,500. We're certainly gonna have a sellout in this one. And we brought in over 7,500 in sage gray. This is your navy, but we're gonna call it indigo. But for all those sports teams that work with navy, my husband's a New England fan, so we've got that navy in our house. Then this is cinnamon, a warm red. This is gray, feeling like a true charcoal gray. I was telling everybody earlier, think about home decor. Like our walls are gray, our bedding is gray, our furniture is gray. Imagine this on decks and patios. Here's your black choice. And then new today, proving that yes, it can rock and work on sand, but also showing what a great beach chair it makes. And like I said, higher, wider, more sturdy than most. This is that new color called bright blue. Give us a call if you own anything from GCI, whether it's a rocker, a traditional chair. But I'm gonna welcome in Michelle Stretch, because you could not do this in the past.
Yeah,
bring
look
your
at me.
favorite
Yeah.
#1 selling chair from GCI, but
Hands-free.
also have room to carry more.
I know, and you know what, this is our newest feature, customer request, so now we give you that strap. It seems like a little thing, but it's really a big thing, because you're gonna be carrying a lot of things, trust me, okay?
Yeah, you are. Well, I'll let you put the cooler down. And this is the best part. This is what this brand is known for. Watch this, because if you blink, you will miss it. Michelle is now opening at the tailgate, at the, playing field, at the beach, at the party, her chair. Not pulling it out of a bag, not asking for help. She just opens it.
There it is, and that strap is adjustable, by the way. Now it's open. Now you are ready to sit in that chair and rock on any surface, like sand, like gravel, like mulch, like grass. And you're gonna stay put because that bottom, stays level with the ground. We have that shock absorber system. It's quiet. You can sit still if you want, or you can rock. And it's also easy to get out of too. You can push on that front, nothing is going to pull over. It's a large chair too. I'm about 5'5", and I have a little bit of room over here as well, so a nice wide back, nice mesh. These are great features, all of them. It's ripstop fabric, which is nice, no pinch points, nice padding here as well. We have room for a cup and room for your phone. So they're all the great features of this chair.
I mean, when the text comes, hey, Mom and Dad, we've got a lacrosse game at 10 in the morning. Do you want to join? I hope your answer is yes now, because you bring your chair and you sit comfortably and happy. If you need a shady spot and you can't find one, in a minute, Michelle and I can hook you up with the help of a $9 Easy Pay with an additional purchase of a shade, and then you truly are set for summer. So whether you're camping or doing the beach or just doing somebody's backyard and they ask you to bring a chair, you'll be so happy that this is the chair you get to sit in. And in this show alone, 5,500 orders have been placed. I think it does help, Michelle, when you and I really go over the size.
Yes.
Because then you can kind of get it in your mind how this is going to work. So first off, the height. Now, I'm not the tallest of girls, but like watch, I just sit. I mean, my mom's beach chair,
right
she sits like this. The beach chair is so low. I remember just a few years ago, didn't have knee and hip issues. She was like, I can't do this beach chair anymore. And we threw it away at the beach. She didn't even bring it home with her. She was done sitting that low.
It's embarrassing getting out of this. It really is. It's an embarrassment factor. But it's nice here, too, because your knees are kind of lower than your waist. You know, you're not slung into this chair. I'll show you in a second. I'm going to make Amy sit in that bad chair again. So it is really comfortable. I heard people saying, you know, my sons are 6'2". This is the only chair we use and love. And they've had it since our last Today's Special Value, which was 5 years ago. This is that same great chair, the Freestyle rocker that everybody loves, but now we added that strap for you as well. So it's the everything chair, go everywhere chair. Right. Use it in your living room, my gosh. If you even love it that much, which you might even want to use it inside.
Well, our caller from the last presentation, she said on the days that she cuts the grass, it's immediately what she does afterwards with her bottle of water and her cup holder, and she sits out on her front porch and she rocks away. Yes. We do have animation standing by, so you saw how high it is, which is what I appreciate. But check out all of the features, because there's really not a bad thing about the chair.
There
you know,
isn't.
it's not like it doesn't have this, it doesn't have that.
I can't pick a favorite. We had someone picking a favorite. I can't pick, but maybe we said the rocking. It's got that hydraulic rocking system. It's a nice, quiet rock there. Everything stays level to the ground, so you're not going to go forward all the way or backward like those old crazy rockers. Put that on different surfaces. You saw that on grass. There's that mesh backing for more breathability, and you know that hot weather is coming. It's coming actually in a few days here. Yeah, tomorrow. Extra wide there. It's about 24 inches across, no pinch points on the seat, so you know you're not getting those lines in the back of your legs. 300-pound weight limit, and we can only say this here at QVC. We test it to 450 pounds, and then there's an easy fold technology. So you're going to set it up easily, you're going to take it down easily, and you're just going to rock away. I mean, even if you're just in your own driveway. Yeah, front porch, backyards. Fine, I'll get up, and then we'll show you the colors. But this is what other options look like. And I gave it an A earlier because it did at least have a shoulder strap, but now it's going to fail in everything else it has. First of all, I mean, who can ever get these chairs back in the bag or back out of the bag, You're setting yours up right now, okay? And now I'm going to set mine up. Okay. So
mine doesn't feel
and I'm
very
ready
sturdy.
to sit. Yours isn't quite right.
Okay, there we go.
But if you turn sideways, can we do that and sit in it this way?
Sure. So and you can all watch how low the tush goes.
We call it a butt sling, okay? So, and
just drops.
Chad's actually broke one of these getting out of it one time on air.
My goodness, what I hate is I can feel the metal poles at different parts of my body part, but in particular, in my back, and I can't rock. And then you accidentally think you can, and then you're gonna rock right back onto your head. You'll just look so much more comfortable.
Let me turn mine sideways too, so we can do a little comparison too. So
and that's the cinnamon red Michelle's gonna sit in.
I know. So look at how I'm supported, yet I still have a little bit of a degree back here. You know, I can rock if I want. I can just lean back if I want. But you know, that rocking motion really does help with sitting fatigue. If you're ever driving a long distance, you know how you're shifting in the car, your sciatica's acting up. This helps with that. It really does when you're engaging your muscles. And there you're seeing down at the bottom, maybe right back here, is that you have that level, Amy, that never leaves the ground. So when you're rocking, it's not like the curve of those old cane rocking chairs.
Where you could rock all the way forward.
That's actually
I used to try to fall out of it.
As a kid, to do that, but you know, you don't want to do that.
I know.
For the most part. So
one of these days I'm going to tell you a crazy thing I used to do with hammocks with the home neighborhood kids, but I don't recommend it. I'm not going to tell you now because I don't want your kids to get any ideas. But Michelle, let's go ahead and try and, well, you can. I will try to fold up my chair. Now the folding up, I didn't think it was this complicated earlier, but it was getting it back in the bag. And then if I don't get this back in the bag, I don't have a strap to carry it. I mean, look, the girl's already done.
I'm already done. And by the way, we still have the handle straps that you might be used to from before. We have one on the side, so if you want to carry it straight armed right there.
I think I'm back in, but I'm not positive.
And we have one at the top as well, but we also gave you that strap. Do you have it together? And look, it's not even, it looks bad, okay?
Let me just throw it over here, because let's start with colors down here, and then we'll meet a special guest at the end of colors if I plan this out right.
Okay.
Michelle, is this really coffee, by the way?
That is really
Thank you.
coffee,
I'm gonna try
Amy.
and squeeze in a
I
sip
made
in a
it how I
second.
thought you might like it.
I love it. Does that mean some sugar, some milk, some cream or something?
Just some creamer.
I like creamer. That's
Okay, and
actually
no
my
sugar.
ideal. No sugar
Okay,
creamer.
okay.
She knows me well. Bright blue. We are thinking beach, but if there's a sports team or you want to find your chair in a sea of chairs,
Yeah.
I recommend the
That's
new
our
color.
newest color.
They
Isn't that
all can
gorgeous?
go on sand, by the way. They all can go on gravel, mulch, cobblestone, grass. I mean, think about the outdoor concerts when you bring your own chair, fireworks, you know, anywhere where you're putting your chair, this is all going to work. Here's your black.
That is so elegant and upscale. I absolutely love the black. That's such a great gift. by the
I
way.
agreed. And this is, you know, your deal for Mother's Day and Father's Day. I'm going to ignore her for 1 second, even though she's in the camera shots. I meant that nicely. Here's the gray. Here's the cinnamon. And now,
Our lovely guest.
oh, who should come into our show?
It's
Hi,
okay
Miss
that you know
Vanessa.
me. I was reading up on tax preferences for housing, so it's really time.
I love it. I meant that sweetly. I hope that didn't come off rudely, but I was
it's
like, how do I like surprise she's here when I can already see her?
Right. Well, surprise, I am here. I'm coming up next hour on QVC. I have 2 hours of Denim & Company and then an hour of outdoor living. We have 8 new items in our Denim & Company show, 5 of them that are brand new today.
Ooh.
A hot pick is coming up in the show as well. We got a big show.
Yay!
Got a big show.
But can I tell you what's going to happen?
What's gonna happen?
You are not going to want to get out of this chair. So the show
actually
might
don't.
start without you, girl.
Gary, can you handle it? All right, I'll get up or else
But
I'll
isn't
never
it comfortable?
leave. It is so comfortable.
And when was the last time you saw a portable chair that rocked like this?
And has a cup holder.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
need
you
to
know
get
you can
one.
put your
Do
phone
you
right
want
here.
something to drink? I brought Amy a coffee
know,
out.
thank you
I
for
can
the
get
sip.
you
I'll
something.
never leave. I have to go. I have to go.
I mean, later when I see you later. Okay.
Yes, I
And then,
would like one.
Michelle, don't hate me either, but can I
I'm
just
gonna
get a
get out
better
here.
shot
Yeah.
of the color?
Yes.
Because this one's gonna sell out soon.
Yeah, this
so
is the
this is the sage. It's called sage
pretty?
green. And to me, it's like a sage gray in
It's
a
like
way.
a silvery cactus.
Ooh,
You know, did you ever
girl.
see it? That's what I just was at Longwood Gardens looking at the cacti, and this is exactly what it reminds me of.
I love
But
that.
Really sharp.
I know a caller was calling earlier about camo. So if you want one that like maybe fits in with like the world of outdoor living from a hunting perspective and a fishing and a camping perspective, I would go with that green. So we did say, and now it's time, that there was a shade and that we
Yes.
could mention this. The price for this is $43. The Easy Pay $8.60, and it clips onto any chair, but particularly your GCI.
Yeah, can you see that clipping? It's just, if you can use a chip clip, then you can use this, and it does clip anywhere. So I'm just gonna show you how you do that.
Okay.
And you'll want the shade. It's such a great purchase. So
Yeah.
if you want to grab this to put on your chair, and you know what? It comes in this bag. Let me just show you that too. This is how it folds up. It's lightweight. You know, you could just put that over your shoulder as
So
well,
convenient.
tuck it in with your chair,
Okay.
but you're good to go.
Well, speaking of fold up, let me leave my coffee here because
Okay.
I do want to show you how easy this is. You know, I
Yes.
think sometimes you're like, oh, these guests, they've had days to practice this.
Here,
So,
you want to do
well,
this
can you
here?
see it better from the front
that
row
better?
or the
Okay.
back row? I think you can see the camera shot better from the front row. So Michelle did teach me a trick, and you're going to see on the chair, it says, I don't know if I can show this to you, lift handle to hold, or to fold is what I meant to say there, but Michelle did remind me you want to put your foot on one part of the chair.
makes it easier.
And then you're gonna lift it, and it's just gonna fold up so easily. Now, I said the only thing you wanna make sure is that your phone is out of here and your cool, refreshing drink is out of here. But then the strap is right back here. And of course, you're gonna take that out, and this can be adjusted. So just the way like you would adjust a handbag,
Yes,
there's a little
exactly.
bit of a slider right there. So if you're taller, shorter, you can make it accommodate you. And now look, I can go back and get that coffee and still carry it as we go to the field and watch the team. I can carry like another little cooler bag here as we get ready to lay out our picnic for the 4th of July fireworks and we had to bring our chairs. You know, I could help somebody else. Maybe my mom, you know, get your arm here and I'll help you get to where we need to go so that we don't miss the event. But when we get there and we open our chair, Michelle, it's not, oh, I can only stay here for an hour. Oh gosh, my tush is hurting. You know, push right
Yep,
here
there
on
you
the
go.
bottom.
You got it.
And then look at all
And
that
now you can
space
rock.
and height
Yeah.
and ease that this chair offers you.
And now you can rock, and it really feels good. So just the features again, if we could go through. It's
Yeah,
a
babe.
nice wide seat. Yeah, and let's just look at that for a second.
I mean, I
that-
can
you
scooch
have
over
plenty of room.
and a little hiney can get next to me.
You know what? I thought, can I jump in there with you?
2 grown women high knees? I don't think so.
I don't know. I could
a
turn sideways
1-year-old,
a
a
little bit.
2-year-old, we were watching
Yeah.
old home videos. So I know my 1-year-olds and my 2-year-olds, but once they're 3, I don't know. But they can get on our laps
Or
because
if
it's
you
a
have